Hey, what's up guys? Throttle Geek here, bringing you another episode of Mech Tactical. I decided to do some normal gameplay footage here. I've had some requests to do some gameplay with commentary. This is post commentary, just so you guys are aware. The main problem is that I found when I was trying to do live commentary is I'm just not used to it, and so I would either my gameplay wouldn't be all that good because I'd be concentrating too much on what I'm saying, or the opposite of that, I'd be concentrating too much on the gameplay and I would just have huge stretches of silence when I got into an intense fight. Anyways, I thought this was a fun game on Crimson Strait. It turned out into a really nasty brawl at the end, of which I barely survived. Had to use every trick in the book against mechs larger than myself. I made a few mistakes. But it starts off well enough here when I killed this cicada that we got running around. I'm not sure what he was doing, if he was just trying to spot for the team or just trying to get some damage. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, it was pretty much a suicide run for him to run over here in the midst of our entire team. Boom! Point blank shot. Yeah, got the kill there. Not even sure where he was damaged. Wasn't even looking just now. But anyways, I'm really enjoying the St. Ives Blue here. You can see my weapon loadout over there in the right-hand side. 2 SRM4s. And the 3 medium lasers. No Artemis. Pretty quick. I have jump jets, the 4, so it's quite maneuverable. And that's the only way that I can stay alive, is to stay on the move here. You can see me taking a few pot shots. I was kind of thinking I wanted to go up top. I really like shooting down through the holes onto the bottom, but I mean, that's survival right there. There's too many guys up top. You can see the guy up top got me right here, and I'll back up and give him some shots and an arty strike. Get him to move his position. Smoke pops down. The arty comes in, gets him to move, and then I'm able to continue and get over to the other side where we can engage fewer enemy mechs at a time than going up against all those guys up on top, or just having them pot shot us through the holes there. The enemy team did a really good job of holding the top and shooting down through the holes. I think they were just a little too sporadic, a little too spread out. They should have been a little more focused, making sure that we couldn't pop out on all the different sides that we did. Yeah, start laying into this stalker here. It seems like I'm shooting forever. This mech's pretty heat efficient, but you'll see I do get close to overheating here, and I'll hit the override, which I've been trying to incorporate into my gameplay a little more now. I used to have Cool Shot on that same button, and I switched it. It makes more sense because some mechs I'm not going to run Cool Shot, and I'd rather be able to override. My plan isn't really to continue firing when I override so much as it is to just get away and yeah, just to give me a minute to stay. You know, I don't want to stop moving and shut down in front of a bunch of enemies and have them all pile all their weaponry into me and just, you know, get instant death. It's just to keep the mobility when I do overheat. It's a pretty good engagement with the Timberwolf here. He's pretty mobile. I survived several times in this fight just by enemies not focusing me, getting distracted, and shooting at someone else. It does turn into a real nasty brawl here, though. You can see I'll start doing a lot more jumping around, and oops, I forgot I did that. Yeah, I totally shot that guy right in the face. Blow that guy's torso off, take half his weapons, then I'll come over here and finish him off. You know, he got over here. He was a good flank, but he did it solo. I mean, that's a sure way to get killed. So there was my second kill of the game. Oop, juke to the right here real quick. I don't want to go face-to-face against an assault mech in my medium. Was thinking about, hey, I'll just run around here, but he seemed to get distracted by those other targets, so I just turned around and came back to engage him. I do make a mistake right here. I should have kept running to the right instead of stopping and backing up, because now I'm face-to-face with an assault mech, and he's just going to start drilling me. Luckily, he gets taken out quickly from behind, though, so. But I did take quite a bit of damage right there. Anyways, it worked out, though. Still alive. I still have armor showing on my mech, so that's always a good thing. At this point in the fight, I was feeling pretty good about it. It felt like we were going to come over here and pretty much roll them. I was very concerned about the holes in the roof. It's very important here to keep good situational awareness. I do make a mistake right here, getting some good shots on that guy up there. I think it was a summoner. But I run into the wall here, and he moves up, and this is where I take a huge amount of damage. because he just pounds me and strips the rest of my CT off, which that's the last thing I want to be open. I'd rather have torsos. Blackjack drops in. I don't know if that was accidental or if he did it on purpose. Yeah, fired wide there to keep from doing some friendly fire damage. Yeah, so we're like, oh, fresh blood, you know, we're going to kill this guy, but it turns out not being worth it. I barely got any damage on him and took quite a bit just to get in position. Of course, he dies right there. I get real lucky right here. There is a Highlander up there, and for whatever reason, he decides to shoot at the Timberwolf in front of me, and I get hung up on the terrain right here. And, you know, I barely escape with him shooting behind me. So now I'm open CT front and back, and I'm extremely concerned about taking any more damage. I know that I look like a big juicy target to anybody that's going to see me, so I decided to start playing a lot more defensively. So I kind of go out on the borders here and start looking for targets of opportunity. Moving down here thinking maybe I'll help this guy in the back here with these shots on top, and then all of a sudden I see a bunch of fire from the left here. So we get into it. Oh, that wasn't right here. I thought that was that. Must be on the next pass. We kill a Shadowhawk right here. I take his arm off. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was right there. I guess the final engagement comes here in just a minute, where I'm coming across that left there. Oh, here's the Highlander coming down. New target acquired. He shouldn't have come down to engage us the way he does right here. At least not without more help. They should have, if they could have coordinated a little better. I don't know if they were on TeamSpeak or not, but if they had coordinated a little better, they could have engaged from the ramp over there and then had everybody drop. Okay, here's where the fight from the left engages here. So now I'm really worried about dying. I juke to the left. I don't want a Highlander to be able to shoot me. I put the column between us. I'm firing on the summoner. He gets some damage on me. Honestly, I thought I was going to go down, but I guess his aim was just off, and we got that guy. Jump Jet saved me right here again. He's trying to hit the torso. I'm going to move over here behind the column, and I'm just going to stay behind the column because I know he's hunting me. He seems like he's coming around, searching for me, coming around, searching for me. I'm just going to stay behind the column. Little pot shot in, and we finish him off. Anyways, guys, that was a pretty good game, and I hope you liked it. Take a look at what I got coming up next. Hey, guys, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the Vindicator-1AA, the second Vindicator that I bought. St. Ives Blue being the first. I've had so much fun with St. Ives Blue that I decided that I am going to go ahead and master out these guys, with the possibility of replacing my Blackjack. I don't know if I want to go that far yet. The Blackjack is special to me, but the Vindicator is definitely going to give him a good run for his money. This one, the AA, I think may end up being my favorite one. I really like the dual AMS on the back. I use those in conjunction with the two modules, AMS Overload and AMS Range, so very effective in preventing missile damage to me or helping out nearby friendly mechs. So far, I'm running the standard still. You know, I like that for the brawling. I have the 3 mediums there in the arms. I also have the SRM-6 ammo location, center torso. That's the first ammo that gets used, and then cased in the right torso here. I am not using the energy hardpoint in the head at the moment. I may end up moving one of these ammos over here. There's no reason for me not to do that, really. I just now caught that, actually. But I got the jump jets. It's got good speed. Really good little brawler mech. Definitely very survivable. You know how I am. I love this paint job. I found, when I was looking at it, found this Buccaneer. I really like the way that right arm looks with both of those lasers on there. Excellent job from the art team on this Buccaneer Vindicator, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and share and give me those likes, guys, and we'll see you next time on another episode of Mech Tactical.